So special is the fact that we finished sixth in the league, and there were only 7 teams in the league. Somehow we convinced ourselves first that we could win the championship, and then we convinced the team members, and they believed in it. And to be honest, we had played very well down the stretch. We were having trouble getting over the hump and actually winning those games, but we played those very same teams, NC State, Maryland, and North Carolina, down to the very end of each game, losing by 2 and losing in overtime at Carolina. So we knew we could play with those teams, and given the opportunity, we took advantage of it.
Now, I'm told that a lot of those gray hairs came when you were recruiting Ralph.
Amen. Recruiting.
Tell us that story.
Bobby Crimmins is a great recruiter, but I've got to say that there's another great recruiter in the audience, and that's the left-hander. I wanted to play in the ACC. I grew up listening to Ray Reeve doing the NC State games and got real excited about ACC basketball. I wanted to play. I was going to go to Wake Forest. I mean, that was a lot. I was going to play for Holmes McKinney. My high school coach, Jackie Murdoch, was going back that year to be the assistant coach at Wake Forest. So it seemed like the natural thing for me. But my mother wanted me to go to Davidson. 1,000 students, all men, chapel 3 times a week, vespers on Sunday night, 2 years of religion. She thought that was a nice, safe place from Clinton, North Carolina. And Davidson did not win a single game against Division I competition my senior year in high school. Now, they hired, though, that spring, Lefty Driesell, who had been a great high school coach, but was a better salesman, selling World Book encyclopedias door to door, and won national awards for that. So he was a great salesman. He came in, put on the sales pitch, and I had to go to the prom. I was senior class president, had to go pick up my wife Ann, who was my girlfriend at the time, and Coach was very nice. He excused us. Said, "That's all right, I'll just stay here and talk to your mom and dad." So sure enough, when I got home, my mother had forged my name on the Davidson brand name, and not only that, there was a full set of World Book encyclopedias. I learned to recruit from that, and recruiting Ralph Sampson was fairly easy. You know, you're the left-hander.
Obviously, Lefty Driesell had a big impact on you and becoming a coach, but you've also had a big impact on a number of coaches who actually have coached in the ACC. What else some of those names for us?
Well, just on our Virginia staff, I do believe that great players obviously win championships, but you got to have a great staff as well, and we were very, very fortunate. We, of course, had Craig Littlepage, who is now the director of athletics in the ACC. We had Dave Odom, who went on to Wake Forest and was a 3-time coach of the year at Wake Forest. We had Seth Greenberg, which many people don't remember. He was only with us for 1 year, but he went on obviously to coach at Virginia Tech in the ACC, and of course now Jim Larinaga coaching in the ACC as well. And Jeff Jones was also the head coach at the University of Virginia. So 5 of those assistant coaches went on, 4 of them to coach in the ACC, and 1 of them to be an athletic director, one of the best athletic directors in the country, Craig Littlepage.
What a legacy and what it says for you. Terry Holland, the legend from